Welcome to our special World Cup corner. It's day 8 of the competition and the Arena Corinthians in Sao Paulo played host to the all-important Group D match between Uruguay and England. Let's see together what happened. Suarez scored twice to hand Uruguay a 2-1 win over England, which has all but sealed the Three Lions' fate in Brazil. Liverpool hitman Suarez got the South Americans off the mark on 39 minutes, much to the delight of their fans inside the Arena Corinthians in Sao Paulo. England battled back in the second half, and on 75 minutes, Wayne Rooney finally scored his first World Cup goal to level matters. However, all was undone again by the English Premier League's top scorer Suarez, who hammered home a cracker for the winner 5 minutes from time. England's hopes of reaching the last 16 now hang by a thread, while Uruguay are one step closer to the next phase. Colombia have qualified for the last 16 of the World Cup after beating the Côte d'Ivoire 2-1 in Brasilia, and later in the day Japan drew with Greece. Goals from James Rodriguez and substitute Juan Quintera handed the South Americans victory. Javinho pulled one back in the 73rd minute, but the Africans failed to add to it as they suffered their first defeat of this edition. This is how Group C looks. Cesare Prandelli's Italy are readying themselves for Costa Rica, a match that has top of Group D on offer for the winners. Similarly, France and Switzerland square off in Salvador for top spot in Group E. Italy boss Prandelli is likely to include veteran goalkeeper Gigi Buffon instead of Salvatore Sirigu. Ignacio Abate should replace Gabriel Paletta, while Giorgio Chiellini is expected to shift into his more favoured centre-back position. Midfielder Marco Verratti will miss out after suffering from flu. Thiago Motta is set to deputise. Surprise package Costa Rica are at full strength, with coach Jorge Luis Pinto set to name an unchanged team from the one that stunned Uruguay 3-1 on Saturday. It's Costa Rica's 4th appearance at the World Cup finals and first since a group stage exit in Germany 2006. The Central Americans' best result came in Italy 1990 when they reached the last 16, a target well within reach this time also. So it's also a top-of-the-table clash in Group E, with Ottmar Hitzfeldt's Switzerland coming off the back of a hard-fought 2-1 win over Ecuador on Sunday. Hitzfeldt has a fully fit squad to choose from as his side look to put their group stage exit from South Africa 2010 well and truly behind them and take a major step in reaching the last 16 for the first time since 2006. If any team are eager to put South Africa behind them, it's France, who had a disastrous campaign 4 years ago. So far so good this time around, following a 3-0 opening win against Honduras. Coach Didier Deschamps also has a full-strength squad at his disposal. Johan Cabaye should feature despite missing a training session earlier this week. Here's a quick glimpse at Group E ahead of the second round of fixtures, with France and Switzerland setting the pace, both with 3 points. So how are those games going to finish? Here are our predictions, and remember that you can send us yours on the social networks using hashtag #TheCornerScores. Well, although Costa Rica have proved they're no pushover this time around, we feel Italy have what it takes to produce a 2-1 victory. We predict 1998 world champions France will down neighbours Switzerland 2-1, while it should be a tight affair between Honduras and Ecuador, but we feel Ecuador will edge that one 1-0. The Brazilian adventure doesn't offer just football. There's also a wilder kind of experience to get the juices flowing. Had enough of eating Brazil's traditional picanha cut of beef? Well, in Cuiabá, you can taste a rather unusual steak, while in Recife, you might want to keep your swimming adventures to the hotel pool. Traditionally, the locals of Cuiabá eat a lot of fish, typically the pintado, the matrincha and pacu. But due to the city's proximity to one of the world's largest tropical wetland areas, alligator is also on the menu. And the service is snappy. Alligator scampi, sausages and steak are all available. This local guide said, yes, they sell a lot. There are so many people looking for alligator meat these days, but only authorized places are allowed to kill them and sell the meat. Well, it's quick to cook, and according to locals, has a texture between fish and chicken. All you need is a traditional caipirinha to wash it down with. Bon appetit! There is something altogether different on the menu in Recife. Football fans that are unaware they are swimming in one of the most dangerous places in the world. Officials in the Brazilian World Cup host city are increasing shark attack warnings for travelling fans.
I feel pretty safe. I mean, if you swim out past the reef wall, maybe you should be a little worried, but inside the reef, I think you're going to be fine.
Well, the local beach has a high number of shark attacks and an above-average number of fatalities, prompting authorities to step up their safety campaign to alert unsuspecting fans to the deadly dangers of the sea. Well, that's it for today. The World Cup corner is over. Stay with us for this month-long Brazilian football trip.